Greetings! My name's Joe Bob, and I'm very pleased. Welcome back to Amnesia, The Dark Descent. Last time, we were walking down the hallway when suddenly it became flooded, and there's a weird fucking creature down in the water that can't be seen. Or something making splashes. Yeah, I don't know what to deal with that. Where are you? Sounds like it's over there, maybe? There it is. Well, there's a lever. Assume this will do something useful. Not sure if that was the right way to push it. Seemed to follow me when I went in there. Maybe if I... Ah, that didn't work. Damn it. We'll just have to book it then. Get it? Book it. Did I try to use a book? Oh, it's even following my movements on these boxes, because that's also creating a slight disturbance, isn't it? Either that or it just guessed where I would be. And the goddamn gate has gone down. Oh my god, it's timed, isn't it? Or maybe I just put it the wrong way. Maybe through here? Maybe there's two? Get up! Alas, poor Yorick, I knew him, well, a man of infinite jest. Ah, shit, my sanity's going down. Well, that wasn't very useful, but I got some laudanum, that's good. Oh, that does work. It just didn't. Okay. That makes sense. Yep, it's gone back down. Oh. Alrighty then. Let's just hope for the best. This is kind of fun. Parkour, more or less. Oh, there's another one. Shit. Can I? Yes. Nope. That was a bit too far, I think. Nope. Don't like my here. Where am I even going? I really don't like the fact that he can knock those around. Oh, you've got to be Wait. No. Fuck. Go, 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 go! Oh no. I was hoping that would be a load zone. Okay, but I think that is. Oh, god damn it! Get up! Oh. Hollow needle. Will that be enough? Oh, yes! Something large brushed against his leg, and he felt himself being dragged along by the current of the beast. He pushed himself above the surface. Help! He cried, as the ocean swallowed him again. Keep going! Keep going! Come on! Throw the doors behind you. Hopefully that'll slow him down slightly. Yes! I'm doing it! I'm doing it! I'm doing it! Woo! He felt himself being hoisted out of the ocean. The lacquered hull of the SS Hortensia glittered in the soothing warm yellow light of a setting sun. He turned his head to the calm ocean reaching towards the coast of Portugal and thought, is this another dream? I'm never quite sure how fast I need to read those. Alright! I'm surprised there's no leakage, especially since I just opened that door. I wonder if it won't budge. Fair enough. I thought he was just gonna say, I'm definitely not going back there again. Ugh. Well, that was exciting. And I didn't even take a lick of damage. I guess I'm just too fucking pro for water monsters. Completely fucking flawless. Oh, that's perfect. Big, intense running, immediately followed by lovely, soothing warmth of this. Oh, I still have the needle. Alright. Could be useful. Man, I've got a lot of tinder boxes. Okay, that's obviously where it wants me to go next. So let's go the opposite way, shall we? Ah. Herbert's trunk was wrapped in rope. The lock had been broken. By these, he assumed. He wondered if anything had been left, considering all the hands that had passed. The darkness in the storage felt strange and unnatural. Okay. There's something there. Is this another dream, he thought, and screamed at the top of his lungs. this is where I guess the game opens up. We've got into more of a linear sort of thing. How? Flashback.
You have an ascending room. Will it take us to the inner sanctum?
It will definitely take care of the vertical part of our journey. So, you have ridden an elevator before?
Yes, the Colosseum at Regent's Park has one. It takes you to the gallery where you can view the panorama.
Good. This ride might be a little longer, and in the other direction.
Huh. Not working. Alright. Find a way to start the engine that powers the elevator. Guess it would be rather strange if the power was still on, considering all the other things have gone to shit. And locked. Naturally. Alright. He returned the teacup to the saucer and picked up the orb as one would an apple, and pondered on the strange happenings. The power of Christ compels you. Oh. Hello. I feel like I've seen that before. I don't know where. Ah, can Daniel not play? Well, maybe he could before he, lost his memory. Ooh. Letter regarding the discovery of an ore. I don't know who that is. To my most trusted student and friend, Johann Weyer. The most remarkable thing happened as I was traveling through the Prussian woods this summer. I finally found one of the orbs I have been looking for the last 20-odd years. It is as inexplicable as the Heliodromus described it in the Hortus Conclusus. It was as it was told about, an underground Mithraic temple crowned with the unearthly artifact. The orb was big enough to fill my cupped hands, and the texture was smooth and jagged. Its color washed while rich. Contrast is not enough to describe its nature. It was an impossibility, an artificial paradox captured within stone. I was staying in a nearby village called Altstadt, investigating one of the antiquated trails, when I finally found the cavern. I went inside, and suddenly I could verify the truth of these enigmatic artifacts. They were real. As you can understand, this is the most important discovery of my life, but it has also become my greatest fear. As I entered the underground chamber, I could feel that I was trespassing. Because of my curiosity, I did my best to fight these instincts, and fetch the orb from its place. I scrambled out of the chamber and into the woods. I could sense something was following me. It bayed loudly as it closed in. The beast, this guardian of the orb, was relentless in his pursuit. I made my way to a nearby ravine where I stumbled upon some men fishing in a lake. I tried to warn them as I passed, but fortunately they remained as I continued my escape. When I heard their cry of pain echo through the valley, I felt such a tremendous sense of relief thinking I would be spared. Suddenly, a blue shimmering light engulfed me, and the colors of the forest were washed away before my eyes. I kept running through the bleak surroundings. The trees had turned charcoal black, with leaves of cinder, the ground covered in murky water. I pressed on through the drenched land as the glowing ember gave way to the rising wind and rained on me. I could hear pleading screams in the distance, and I joined in as pain and fear overtook me. I fell to the ground, gasping for air. This certainly must sound strange, but I had been carried miles away across the Alps to a grassy field outside Genoa. The Guardian had taken the orb from me, but still, until this day, I fear its return. Sometimes I lay awake at night, listening for the howling cry I heard in the forest. It has been nearly a decade since that day, and I still haven't been able to write about the incident. The last time we spoke, you told me about your interest and ongoing research into the mythic orbs, and I realized I owed you the truth about my visit to Altstadt. Your friend and mentor, Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. Huh. Bet if I can break this open, I can jump across from there. The blue cracked window panes are held together only by a weak wooden frame, you say? I know just the solution. I've been trying to do this whole time. Boom! Oh, good. Tinderbox didn't get knocked off. I don't think I can make it across there, and it doesn't look like either of those windows are openable or breakable. Huzzah! What the heck is this? When will it be my turn? Have I not shown restraint? My patience spans centuries. From where I came, mankind has not even wasted a breath. Yet I bow to you. I've done so much for you, and I have gained nothing in return. Agrippa, I trusted you. It was I who, in all fairness, should have entered that gate. Yeah, well, you know what they say. Sucks to be you. Ooh, a gear. I don't know if that's useful or not. Emergency decelerator. Ah, the elevator, I imagine. Let's see, elevator machine instructions. If the elevator breaks down again, make sure to use the steam engine to build up pressure before channeling it into the machinery. Adjust the levers to get the right amount of pressure inside the chamber. The meter should read up 8 and down 8. Make sure the flow is set according to the following chart. Trinity steam set functions, 4-phase amplitude, complete steam flow cycle. Note that the machine will not check proper configuration until all rods are inserted. Alright. Alright, that barely refilled it at all. Ah, that would explain why I needed to go across the window. I was wondering about that. Like, is one of the doors locked or something? No. Maybe I should have... I mean, the reasonable thing would be to, you know, go forward and check just before going there, but... I'm never gonna pass up an opportunity to go hardcore. Oh, come on, you big baby. Just... Animal experiment. Canis lupus familiaris. 1658. April 12th. 1658. Interesting. After a short study, it is clear that the agitation found among humans can be found in the dog. Fear and pain induce stress, which seems to trigger an endogenous response, causing the animal to burst with energy. I believe that the catalyst is produced in the brain. It is difficult to determine exactly where and what it is, but I can sense it. It reeks of cosmic genesis. There is an inherent problem in harvesting this energy, since the creature is bound to die from the exercise. I must refine this process of torture to enable any real work to be done. More experience must be performed, but it seems that only human beings are able to produce the amount necessary. It might be their ability to appreciate the severity of the process that ultimately augments their experience of terror. What? Okay then, like an extracting pain. Weirdo. Ah.
Let's see what you have to offer. What a mess. I should have sharpened the saw, but I can sense it. It's definitely there.
How lovely. Well, some people will be horrified by this animal cruelty, but meh, I'm not one of them. I'm more concerned about the... Come on, it's just a bunch of bones. Seen plenty of those. I'm more concerned about the human cruelty that he was mentioning. What is this? Is that an apple? Yeah, very rotten apple, alright. Further disappointment. The antiquarian's latest findings yielded nothing. I'm still unable to grasp the inner workings of life, and its relation to the power I sense within it. I shall pursue more books on the subject, but I suspect it will be in vain. Since no research has been made in my particular interest, I must attempt to fill that void myself. Clearly humans emanate more of the energy I seek, but I hope animals will suffice, as they would prove less of a hassle to acquire. Yes, that would be nice. Especially in these times before, which I assume are before a lot of the animal rights nutcases. At least before they became a powerful force. Alrighty then. And yeah. There's a cave in. These candles sure don't produce a lot of light, bloody hell. The thin, cold mist brushed his face as he stepped outside. London weather could be cruel, but it was the kind of cruelty he could handle. That's the, spirit, I think. Alright, I guess so. He climbed out of bed and looked out the window. It was completely dark. He waited, glanced at the old clock, and waited some more. 4 o'clock, he thought. It's enough. Never gonna get used to that.
My journal is gone. What would they want with my journal?
Anything there?
It's cold. It's so cold.
Wow, this place sure has been ransacked. It's almost like I've been here. Nah, I wouldn't be this careless. This looks more like they were just tearing the place apart more than they were looking for something. I mean, what's the point of breaking these chairs to pieces? Or is that a desk? Oh, bubble vault.
2nd of July, 1839. I received a letter today from the Algerian governor's office disclosing the fate of Herbert's expedition. About a week after my departure, Abdullah, one of the men traveling with us, returned from the desert. He was badly injured, as if maimed by a lion. The man rambled deliriously about the expedition being attacked by something horrible. The French quickly dispatched a search party to look for the expedition. After searching for days, they found the camp abandoned without any trace of Herbert or his men. Tomorrow, I'll retrieve the things they recovered from Herbert's tent at the customs house. I don't know what to make of it, but I'm worried for him.
Whoa! Where the fuck did the chair even go? Jesus. Those bugs are fucking strong. Crowbar. The right man in the wrong place can make all the difference in the world.
Third of July, 1839. Today I picked up Herbert's things at the customs house. I dug through the trove of documents he had carried and found a log detailing the expedition. The nature of this text ranged from quick notes to colourful accounts of transpired events. I skimmed the pages, trying to figure out what might have happened. May 17th, the day I was trapped inside the orb chamber, Herbert dryly states, "Recovered Daniel after 1 hour of entrapment." This confused me greatly. I was suffocating within minutes. How could I have lasted an hour? I continued reading the peculiar text. Herbert states his facts without judgment or passion, but suddenly I could read frustration into his text. He pushed his men to investigate the underground tomb, an effort which seems to have strained the minds of his men. Madness spread through the ranks, and Herbert had to take some extreme measures to continue. He finally visits the chamber himself, where he retrieves the orb to the surface. His account confuses me greatly. If he has the orb, what are those pieces in my drawing room?
Huh. Perhaps it's the, what was it called? Axiom of choice, I think? That if you keep, cutting away into a ball, you could then you could cut it into a finite number of pieces, by which you could rearrange them into two of that same ball of the same size as the original. Broken lock, you say? No. There we go. There we go.
The key. Please, let it be here.
Ah!
Thank God, there it is.
Bloody
I guess it is a
flashbang.
good place to hide it then.
Ah! I just can't get away from these goddamn flashbangs. Oh, hi. Oh, shit. There we go, just a little bit of crack to look through. And there you go. Ah, maybe I shouldn't look through it. Sanity and all that. Well, it sounds like it left, but the music's still going. Okay, music's getting down. Alright. That was odd.
4th of July, 1839. It's done. The orb is assembled.
Wait.
I was awakened by an exhausting nightmare. Shaking and sweating, I retired to the drawing room with a cup of tea. The relic pieces lay spread across the table as I'd left them, but somehow I knew how it was supposed to be.
Yeah, I know how that
fetched
feels.
the tar, which I'd prepared to fix the pieces together, and without fault I joined them, producing the orb I remembered so clearly. The tar proved unnecessary. It was pushed out from the joining pieces as they merged on their own, with no adhesive. The ancient stone relic now rests on my table. Its immaculate surface and perfect shape could have been molded by a factory. This is all too strange.
Quite so. Well then. Got the key to the machine room then. But I imagine I'm probably gonna have to get more things like rods and how what have you. Probably from that place with the range and a natural darkness. So, I guess gonna be having to go there then. Or we... Well... Been depicted with 9 different kings from all over Europe have been depicted with an orb resting in their hands. Oh yeah, the old scepter and orb thing. Alright. So then. We'll be delving into shadows next time. But until then, I have been Joe Bob, and I'm very peeved. And remember, dislike the video, unsubscribe if you're for some reason subscribed, and leave a nasty comment in the comment section down below. Fuck you all so much for watching, and so long, suckers.
Okay, kid.